Hello. Uh, this is video number 3 of my unboxing slash video review slash whatever purge. Um, don't ask me how or why, but I have one of the non-working models of a cell phone from Best Buy. Yes, you guessed what phone it is. It's the popular Droid with the slide open keyboard and its awkward looking navigational arrow button thing. Great.
You are now running on reserve
Anyway.
battery power.
Yeah. Anyway, I'm going to do a quick body review because I can't exactly do a software review with a non-working model from China, can I? Anyway, body review. Basically, the front has a pretty large screen in comparison to an iPhone. Pretty much the same, if not bigger. Taller, anyway. Compared to an iPod Nano. Yeah, whatever. Anyway, so far so good. On the bottom, what's different is it has touch-sensitive back, menu, home, and search buttons. On the top, it has a 3.5mm headphone jack, which is pretty good because you can use your standard headphones like on an iPhone for listening to your media. You have the screen lock, like on the iPhone, the equivalent of that button, slash power button, just like an iPhone. You have the data cable port slash charging port. Nothing on the bottom whatsoever. And on the side, you have a volume toggle up and down, and you have an not awkwardly, pretty cool camera button for the 5 megapixel impressive flash. It's got a flash in there. Camcorder slash still image picture taker. It says with Google right there because it's running on Android. The battery cover has this nice gold thing. Nothing special. It's exclusively on Verizon, as you can see there. Anyway, cool about this is you can utilize its on-screen keyboard if you prefer while it's in landscape version, or if it's vertical. Doesn't matter, just like an iPhone. But what this does have, in addition to its cool Android OS application processor, is, it's got a full QWERTY keyboard. It's 4-line rather than 5, which kind of sucks, which means it doesn't have an independent, dedicated number line, which can serve to be a little bit inconvenient, but, hey, it's pretty simple to use the function key and whatever. The buttons feel pretty decent. They're decently spaced out. It's like one single sheet, with just like little bubble ridges in there. It's got a pretty cool D pad, like a navigational pad thing over here with the golds in there, which is a little odd looking at first. You think it's like a fingerprint swiper like on the laptops nowadays. It's not. When it's open, it's pretty thin, obviously. That's how thin it is when it's closed. That's how thin it is. In comparison to an iPhone, that's iPhone. Actually, no, the Droid's a little bit thicker. Length, exactly the same. Width, exactly the same. About the same. It's about the same, weight and everything like that. Dimensions are pretty much the same, except for the screen. I have to give it to the Droid has 1 in screen size. It's actually not much bigger. It's about a couple centimeters larger, taller. That's pretty much all I can do with a non-working model. Yeah. Also, back's kind of non-image. There's nothing there. Just a couple of lines, shiny. Hey. Anyway, so that's the phone. That's the Droid. I regret that I can't give you any more information on it. Wish I could, but I can't. I can review, glove. That's what you want. It's not what you want. Alright, gonna try and get my hands on some more prepaid pay-as-you-go phones and some shit like that. See if I can do that. Stay tuned, actually, because I'm going to do an unboxing review of my brand new October 19th, 2009 edition MacBook white 13-inch unibody. Yeah, and that's odd thing about that. While I have nothing to do for the next 5 minutes and 21 seconds, because that's when they cut me off. It's actually rumored to be that the next white MacBook, the white MacBook that just came out October 2009. It's actually been confirmed that it's the last white plastic MacBook to be there. If you guys will confirm and realize that there were no 13-inch stainless, aluminum unibody MacBook Pros before this October, and it was thought to be that they were trying to wean us off of the plastic and more onto the, the metal unibody books, and they're pretty much the same thing between the $1,200 MacBook Pro 13-inch and the famous $999 signature white MacBook 13-inch. There's virtually no difference. The processing and the computer itself is the same. Battery life, everything is the same. What does suck though is that the white plastic MacBook won't take a Bluetooth remote, because I mean not a Bluetooth remote, but a radar, like a remote with a laser, because it doesn't have that on the bottom by the battery sensor, by the flashing light thing, whereas the MacBook Pro does, and it doesn't have a backlit keyboard, which kind of sucks, but you know what, that's okay with me, I guess, because if you're using your laptop in the dark, the light of the screen actually reflects onto the keyboard, so there's no problems really at all. No removable battery on the white MacBook, so that is, if that's what you're worried about, then that is a consideration, because realistically, they say it has a 5 or whatever battery hour life. I get about 4 hours at most of extreme usage. So, oh, and it also doesn't have an SD card slot or FireWire, which is a downer. $200 worth all this stuff? I don't know, it's up to you. So, thanks for watching, and I will see you guys when I do that next review, which might be tonight, might not be tonight. You'll tell by my shirt. See you guys later. Bye.